Hello everybody, Scott has seen Spider-Man Homecoming. It's the latest Marvel movie, the 13th or 14th I think it is. Saw it last night, opening night at 7:30. It is AVX 3D Spider Atmos, which does sound like a weird thing. Spider-Man. I love the Marvel movies. If you've been following me long enough, you know that. You can see Captain America's shield right there. That's the second one I have, because I plan to make one into a Canadian shield. So, I love Marvel stuff. I've seen every single Marvel movie in theaters. And not just Marvel Studios. Aside from not getting timing to see The Punisher from 2004 and not caring enough to see Amazing Spider-Man 2, I've seen every Marvel movie in theaters since they started, except for Blade and Blade 2. That was a little, that was prior to the era. I saw Spider-Man, I saw X-Men, I saw them all. I love the stuff, but I always felt the Spider-Man movies were a bit lower. Spider-Man was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. 2 is superior in every freaking way. It starts quick. Doc Ock is great. The camera movement is positioned around him, so you see Spider-Man in that kind of way. In 1, the camera is like following, and it's energetic, but it's hard to follow in a way. I never liked it much. It didn't convey the awesomeness that is Spider-Man in the right way, I felt. 3 is just poop. It's not good. It's not good at all. Except for Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman. He's incredible. So, they rebooted with Amazing Spider-Man. They were going to make Spider-Man 4. Sony wanted it in 3D, and they wanted it for 2011. And then there was going to be Sam Raimi, and it was going to have the Vulture, and Anne Hathaway as like the Vulturess or something they were doing. He's like, no, I won't do it. Give me an extra year and I'll make it 3D. And they said, nah, and they cut everything. And then they made Amazing Spider-Man for 2012, which was that extra year, and it was 3D. It was stupid. They wanted Raimi gone, clearly. Andrew Garfield comes along and is a fun Peter Parker. I never liked Tobey Maguire much as Peter Parker, but he's good Spider-Man. I know it's a silly thing to say, but people rate Batman and Bruce Wayne all the time, and I agree with that. I think Garfield was a great Parker. Spider-Man is okay. I liked Gwen Stacy. I liked that kind of stuff. But Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, I went in with zero expectations. And I'm like, oh, that was fine. It was decent. I didn't care enough to see 2 at all. I heard no good things. It looks crap. So, we get Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War last year. And he steals the show. Marvel knows what they're doing. Now we're going to get a Spider-Man movie. Everyone's excited. He's in the Marvel Universe now. Marvel's making it, but Sony funded it and released it, but it's Marvel making it, so it's a Marvel Studios movie. And what we end up with is a trailer that has me going, this is another Spider-Man. They haven't figured this out yet. Even Marvel can't do it. Yes, they can. I was wrong. This is easily the best Spider-Man movie, the best of the 6 they've had. It proves that this kid works, Tom Holland, in ways well beyond just the little Civil War bit. The movie takes place in 2016. This is a period piece from a year ago. Okay? It opens after the Battle of New York, as they call it, in 2012. Or... yeah, because that... it's like 2008, 2012. The way they put it when Avengers happened. And salvage is happening on the alien stuff. And then it says, like, 7 or 8 years later. I missed it. I was laughing at a line that Michael Keaton said, and I missed the title card. But it's years later, and here we are now with, I think it's 4 years later, because I think that was Avengers, it was 2012, in timeline. So yeah, 4 years later, makes sense. Spider-Man was 10. And this salvage operation, the guys are like, whatever, we'll make our own stuff. That's Michael Keaton, that's the Vulture. And it's great, because not only is it the idea of the Vulture is like with the wings based on the Chitauri tech and all this stuff, but he's also a scavenger of battles that superheroes have had. That's a Vulture. It's brilliant. It's awesome. It's so good. And he looks great. I got the pop vinyl figure of the Vulture thinking he looked really good. I hope he's good in the movie. He was. Michael Keaton, before I go any further, he didn't get an Oscar for Birdman, and he didn't even get nominated for The Founder. He should get one for Homecoming. He's incredible in this. He's no Thanos, but as they said in kind of the casting bit, he's a dark Stark. And he's probably my favorite of what we've had. He's so good. He makes this work. He's believable. He just wants his piece of the pie. And he uses his ability and his skills to get there. And they've got other Spider-Man guys, like the Shocker, Prowler, Tinkerer, in like ways of just kind of setting stuff up. Because they got like a 5-movie plan, they said, for Spider-Man. I think 2 or 3 of his own and then in other stuff, so it's all good. This movie balances perfectly something that the other 5 couldn't do. Because the first ones were superhero stuff with awkward high school. The second ones were high school with some superhero. This one has him dealing with superheroes in Germany, as well as looking to stop like robberies and purse snatchings, and knowing he can help protect the world, and stressing out over Spanish quizzes and debate team. And it's balanced in a way where you believe both, because he's a 14-year-old kid. It's incredible. Tom Holland nails this. The guy who plays Ned is amazing, his best friend. The side characters of Flash, who when he's put in life in a situation, he's still that smarmy prick. I don't buy that, because why is he at a public school? That kid would be a preppy kid at a private school if he was really like that, so I didn't like his character. Michelle and Liz are fine. I like Liz. She's fun. And there's some amazing stuff that comes up with her in the movie. I didn't like Michelle. She seemed like Darla. Darla from like the Beavis and Butthead stuff. That's not a person. That's a character in a movie. I didn't relate to a real person with her at all. But then again, I'm not from New York, so maybe I just don't know big town stuff like that. But that doesn't ring true. And Aunt May is hilarious. She's great in her little bits. Tony Stark is awesome. And Happy Hogan is prick. But these are natural things. Remember in Thor, when S.H.I.E.L.D. were dickholes to Jane and her science team? Same idea here. It's like, you don't know what you're messing with. Shut up. And then it's like, no, we do. No, you don't. No, we do. Look. Oh, you do. They come off in that way. That happens here. It's great. There is another cameo, which I will refuse to tell you about, because I'm not spoiling. But it's great. Oh my god. It's so well done and natural. It's incredible. This movie nails everything that a teenage high school Spider-Man should be. Who knew it would take Marvel to make Spider-Man right? I don't have anything else to say to that. My hair's bugging me. It's not as good as Wonder Woman was, and I've looked back on Guardians 2, and that it's way better than that. It's one of my favorite, but I always say that, but this one's gonna hold up good, because Spider-Man, Parker Holland, is a charming, likable, goofy kid who just wants to do good, and does, and tries, and it's great. And Michael Keaton's Vulture is incredible. The weakest part of the movie probably is the ending credit scene, because they're always like big, awesome, cool credits, but these ones are like this weird kind of Mondo-drawn, almost hallucination-looking imagery. I didn't like it. It's fine. Yeah, see this movie. Absolutely. They finally figured it out. If you've liked Spider-Man movies before, you're going to love this. If you haven't liked them before, you're going to like this. If you like Marvel movies, you're going to love this. It's what we've been wanting for 15 years. There you go. Done. So yeah, thanks for watching. My stuff, as I'm mentioning on the end of all these, guiltypleasurecinema.com. I'll say it again, not as quick. guiltypleasurecinema.com. Also here on YouTube and Facebook. The YouTube channel is actually Cyclops Scott. That's my Twitter. I'm also on Letterboxd. Letterboxd.com. It's Cyclops Scott or just Scott Somerton there. Search me everywhere. You'll see the stuff. You'll see all the movies I see. I don't like rating movies, but I do rate them on that because you can put a star rating. You can put it liked, and you can put stars. I gave it 4.5. It's not perfect, but it's really, really good. So check out all that stuff. Also, Reckless Eating, Jobber Radio, and another one that I'm forgetting is I had Mainframe Gaming. those 3 on YouTube as well. Check out all that fun stuff. See you next time.